You dirty dog. Right. Prince Richard of England has usurped the title County of Ypres from Count Arnulf. Where's that? I don't know where it is. Anyway, Prince Richard, Duke of Flanders, is actually the king's son. The king's eldest son that's still alive, and therefore he is the heir to the Kingdom of England. He is the future king in waiting. If we look to England, we can see that first in line is William de Normandy. Second in line is Richard de Normandy, who is this guy. What happened to Count Robert of Maine? Oh, he died of severe stress in 1077. It's a shame. It's a shame when that happens, but yes, it's a stressful life in these times. War, deceit, watching your back at every moment. It is really... Ah, he's also usurped the Duchy of Flanders. Well, where's Flanders? What is the Duchy of Flanders? It seems... Ah, look at that! Wow! England have added some more land. This little bit up here. A little bit, quite a lot really. So there's quite a good little usurp there. My gosh, he's going places. Proving to his father that he's capable of expanding our lands and living a prosperous rule. I'm happy with my place in life. I can't think of anything I would rather do than just take care of myself and my friends. I am content. Princess Adelheid loves my philosophy. And who are you? One of my courtiers. I have feared for Princess Adelheid's sanity. She has not been herself lately. To help her ease her problems, I made her join me in the garden to relax and just talk about... Oh, here we go. Here we go. It starts. Casual talk in the garden, leading to a few drinks in my bedroom, and then you know where it goes from there. Next thing we know, we're going to have more bastard children. Maybe he's just actually helping her relieve her stress. Maybe he's got noble intentions, but I just can't help but feel there's an ulterior motive to this. Ah, dear. Can this man be left alone with a woman? Dear me. Okay, so we have the Holy Roman. What we're going to do, whilst time's ticking away at a steady and leisurely pace, we're just going to zoom out from our own land since nothing's happening at the moment. We're just going to take a swirl around the world map. And as we can see here, the Byzantine Empire has lost a little bit of ground to the Seljuk Sultanate. Although they have gained a few bits and bobs around here. This looks like Cyprus under their control. A few lands down here. We also have Beirut. Where's Jerusalem nowadays? Is it a bit further down? Somewhere here, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Down there. Good old Jerusalem. Yes, they're taking a few bits and bobs. Ah, Rhodes. Yes, we like Rhodes. Nice places, Rhodes. Some new... so they're not doing too badly. Some more wars here. What's this? Defending against somebody. Some kind of independence war. Uh-oh, looks like Bishop Hurl might have died of that smallpox that he had. Yeah, or great pox. And it was some kind of pox. Deadly pox. So there he goes. We lose our bishop, but we did actually appoint our own successor because of the free investiture law in England, and I believe we picked... Well, we'll find out who we picked in a moment. Bishop. If I go to my vassals, I can see that it's... Oh no. Oswulf. Alright. He doesn't seem to like me, so we're going to have to work on that, and we're going to have him... Oh, he was my court chaplain as well. Got to appoint a new one. Ah. 18. So we'll improve religious relations, so you can talk to yourself and tell yourself that I am a good ruler, and also lower your own relationship with the Pope, will you? I could do with your taxation. Anyway, so that's that little situation sorted. Welcome aboard, Bishop Oswulf. 37, court chaplain, and my Bishop of Saint-Germain. And another year sticking by nice and steadily. We're still fabricating claims. I'm going to have to reappoint my steward to collect taxes again. There we go. It's just the messages about that. So not too long to go until the laws can be changed. Now this is quite an important time for us as we approach our 10-year reign. We can start looking at the new laws. Now, as I say, primogeniture is the one I'm after. But to be able to change the law to primogeniture, I need to have reigned for at least 10 years, which is not going to be too long away. We need to have the crown authority on either high or absolute. We've got it on high at the moment, so that's a good sign for us. The only one we need to change is the fact that our vassal has a negative opinion of us. And that vassal is Briac of Bodmin, currently at -20. I believe I still have my... no, I don't have my Chancellor. Improving relations. That's a bit of a shame, is that? Let's get the time ticking. Maybe if we give him a gift, is it worth sending him 33 gold pieces as a gift to increase relationship by 40 to put him in the green, and then we can change to primogeniture? I think it might actually be. Not quite yet though. We will wait until the time ticks round. So, my newly appointed court bishop. He's filled his own ears with poisonous slander about the Pope. Excellent job. Keep talking that poisonous slander, and we shall get along royally. Alright. So I suppose the next sort of major turning point, if you will, in our history books is the changing of the succession law. Quite a big thing, because succession laws can only be changed once in your lifetime, and also there's a lot of prerequisites required, so changing them is not an easy thing. So when we do change it, it could be quite historical. Anyway, we have another child just come of age, or come of the right age for tutelage, and to further our relationship with our king, we are going to tutor, have him tutor our second eldest son, I think. I mean, I could tutor him myself, but no. I think for now, creating a good relationship with the king is paramount. He's going to be dying soon, yes, you may be right there, but whilst he's alive, he has so much power that we would do well to be in his good graces. So let's once again have him educate our next child. William Fleming, there's a little good fella. Maybe the king can't tutor anymore, maybe he's reached his limits. Oh, that's a shame. That is a crying shame. It looks like he might already might be tutoring too. Yes, he's tutoring too already. So we can't have the king tutor. So the next thing is, who does tutor our son? That's the next question. So I'll get the time ticking while I choose this. It's not majorly important. So my son is a noble. Yes, he is. A very noble child. Well spoken as well for 6 years old, I hear. And we have a list of people here who can tutor him. We can tutor him by stats, we can tutor him by traits, or we can just tutor him to try and increase relations with people who have a lot of sway. A boost to our reinforcement rate. Another person whom we wouldn't mind getting a bit of good relations with is the Duke of Gloucester, because he's our ally. So if we increase our relationship with our ally, the likelihood is that he will be sending troops to assist us if we go to war with Dyfed, without the need to have to recruit mercenaries. But his stats are really bad. I know this child isn't really going to be megally important. However, because he's second eldest child, if my eldest child has an accident and dies, he will be next in line for this title. So I think it's imperative that we do still focus on him and ensure that he's tutored effectively. So I'm going to do it myself, just in case my eldest child, as I say, comes a cropper somehow. Right, okay. Still no word on the creating of the duchy down here. Although when I did look at the King's Kingdom, of course the Kingdom of England currently looks like this. And if you go to the Kingdom of England, you can see all the different duchies that has been created. Bedford, Gloucester, Hereford, Kent and Lancaster. Norfolk hasn't been created yet. Oxford and Somerset haven't been created yet. And also, that's about it. That's the de jure Kingdom of England. Of course, the Duchy of Cornwall is not part of the de jure Kingdom of England. It's part of the de jure Kingdom of Wales, strangely enough. So maybe the king isn't too bothered about creating this duchy. This is how the kingdom looks at the moment. We have some more land down here, recently usurped by the king's eldest male child, and heir to the throne of the Kingdom of England. Right, when do I get my succession law change, eh? When is my 10-year anniversary of reigning? It looks like the 15th of September. Mark it down in your diaries, folks. The day the law changed. Fun to be had by all. Right, 1.38 per month. Success, success, success. Am I getting the taxes now? Yes, I'm getting the taxes from the bishop. Yes, yeah, marvellous. Talking sense into himself. It's worked wonders. So I'm getting 45%, don't forget, because I recently put the tax up down here. So all that is required is for me to increase this into the positive, and we're good to go. So my wife hates my guts. Hatred minus 150. Holy smokes! I have never, in my experience of playing this game, had a wife with such a low opinion of me, and that is the honest truth. Because I'm playing in a roleplay fashion, I'm doing things that I wouldn't normally do. I wonder if she's going to plot to have me killed. She doesn't have any active plots, so hopefully not. It's important that my spy master be on his toes, because I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to put an end to me anytime soon. And come on, Kirsten, are you going to fabricate this claim? What are you doing in Dyford? Sunning yourself? Although it is Wales, it's not the most sunny of places, but still, come on. Masterful diplomat? You're about as masterful as me, seeing as I've been fabricating claims in Vexing for probably much longer than you were. So as we mooch about the land, France is still pretty stable, nothing to report here. Is this a kingdom or is it a duchy? It's a duchy of... the name escapes me. County of Savoy. Part of the de jure Empire of France. Burgundy, that's it. The Kingdom of Burgundy, as in Ron Burgundy, of the Anchorman. They seem to be having a few problems down here. Attacking Pisa. Do you know of Pisa in war for the coast of Pisa? Sounds rather exotic. Where most of the action happens in the game is down here. Castile, Leon, Muslim factions all trying to vie for this area of modern day Spain and Portugal. This is where all the action usually occurs. Lots of lands changing hands and things. Wow, this is pretty large. Cumania. Oh, he's created another duchy, the Duchy of Somerset. I'm telling you, we're getting closer. He will create the Duchy of Cornwall soon enough. Sweden seems to have lost a little bit of ground to Norway somehow. Denmark still pretty much intact. So not too much change really. A little bit down here. As I say, some down here. I don't know what's happening down here in Italy. Tuscany. See, I'm not an expert on how these kingdoms started out and these duchies, so I don't know what's changed too much, but the Duchy of Somerset has been created. Another one to add to the list, and he's become the Duke. Of course, if he becomes the Duke of too many duchies, he suffers a penalty, so he'll have to give some away. And as I say, I'm hoping, still hoping, that he creates this duchy down here and gives it to us. And even if he doesn't, I think we can actually petition or ask for it. Because we're not focusing on military expansion, our own personal levies are pretty shabby in terms of number. Pretty low really. But our taxation rates are leading us to 1.84 per month, which isn't too bad. And without even having to make a gift to my mayor, he now no longer hates our guts, and we can now, very shortly, change the succession law. Voila! Our 10-year anniversary of being on the throne of Cornwall is now. So, whilst I change the succession law, it's about time oh, have I been a little bit too hasty here? I've reigned for 10 years now. Come on. Don't do this to me, man. I've reigned for 10 years. 15th of the 9th. 1070. Is this a glitch? Ah. Taking a little bit of time to come through. Phew. Thought something was amiss there. So, now that we can change it, I'm going to explain the succession laws for those of you that may be new to the game.